Welcome to Opening the Matrix. I hope everybody's having a super blessed week and doing well. Making this short video to let these musicians tell what they're doing in their own words. Here we go.
Are you still connected to that world that you began with?
I don't know where it comes from. I feel it. It comes into all of us from somewhere else. When I'm writing, when I get a good guitar sound, the riffs, the ideas just come. Wherever it's coming from, it's using me as some kind of vessel or messenger of sorts. Yeah. So I don't have any real control over it, except if I try to stop it, I know I don't feel very good. No, God, no!
That's James Hetfield of Metallica, one of the biggest heavy metal bands in the world, that played in front of, well, I couldn't even count how many people. And he's telling, where he gets his music from. And people think they talk about the devil and stuff, but they're just joking around. They're to deceive that the devil ain't real, all that's fake, but yet they're doing it. You know what I mean? It's all fake, yeah, that don't real, but they're doing it. The word deceive horrifies me. That's the scariest thing in the Bible. It says at one point they'll kill you and think they do God's will. Hitler thought he was right. I mean, he believed he was doing right. I heard Ozzy Osbourne in an interview once say, they was talking about something about spiritual, and he said, I hope it ain't who I think it is. Like he don't know, and he truly don't. The word deceive's scary, man. They don't know what they're doing. They know not what they do. Here's him explaining his tattoos. And you Christians, his definition is way off from what the truth is. Check this out.
Guys here, first of all, went through my time of kind of infatuated with angels and just the next afterlife or something. And, my parents kind of leaving this earth earlier than others, having some kind of guide in my life, because I know I should have died hundreds of times. And I know I'm not the only one, but I can only speak for myself that I know there are things like after I've done something like, wow, that was really stupid. I could have, it's like, man, my mom or dad or somebody made that car turn this way instead or something. And it's kind of nice to see those or realize those things. This is my higher power. This is an angel bringing the gift of music to me. These are actually my hands. The tattoo artist, Jack Rudy, he took a Polaroid of my hands and then he copied them. So that's me in struggle. And this is the angel bringing me music to help me through the fire. And this in Latin is Donum Dei, which means gift from God. So this one is, besides my kids' names and all of the other, they've obviously all got meanings, but this one is pretty important. And then
Got the all-seeing eye, Lucifer, Ra, the sun god, which means the sons of God. And the logo, they just see it as the sun going around the earth, but it's the sun god, Lucifer, the angel that says the sons of God, and he's one. That's astonishing. His tattoo tells it. And here's his guitar player, Kirk Hammett. He's been with the band. And this is his guitar, a Ouija board, with a Ouija board paint job. And this next clip is from Dave Mustaine. He plays in Megadeth. He got kicked out of Metallica. But when they first formed, he was in the band. And this is him talking about them being in witchcraft in the beginning.
And always. My mom was a Jehovah's Witness. I was brought up as a witness, and I revolted into the witchcraft because I hated going out and knocking on people's doors.
Yes, witchcraft. As a teenager, Mustaine says, he cast 2 hexes. The first was on a bully who sucker punched him.
From what I heard, he got in a car accident, and something happened to part of his body that I had targeted in hex, and that showed me that it was real.
The second was on a girl he was in a class with.
Everybody wanted her, including me, but she was so out of my batting average and just totally out of my league. And I did it, and The next day she was in my apartment.
You were convinced that these hexes, spells that you were casting, worked.
I was, and I do believe in the dark side. Most people think that, black magic and witchcraft and stuff like that isn't real or it doesn't work, and I know that it works.
Mustaine's fascination with the occult continued into his adulthood.
I was doing a lot of blood packs with people. This is before we found out about AIDS. It was real simple stuff where you cut your thumb and you rub it with somebody else and become blood brothers. I don't want to make a spiritual covenant and mixing my life with somebody else who I don't know who they are or how they are. The Bible said that blood is life.
And like so many people we have met, Mustaine believes that he opened the door to demonic forces, which had a profound impact on his life. Was your abuse of alcohol related to the satanic influences that you'd been dabbling in?
I say this. Every time I drank, I did not always do activities that were satanic, but any time I had been doing anything that was satanic, I had been drinking.
So does
that make sense?
Yes, it does. There was a relationship there.
Absolutely.
There are some songs Mustaine will no longer sing. Like Megadeth's cover of the Sex Pistols' Anarchy in the UK. And he says he believes he's better for it.
I just wanted to share this with you guys. I know when I was young, I got saved when I was little. And then I got off track and backslid, and music was one of the big things. It said in heaven Lucifer had pipes, and it said that he was over the music, and I believe that because he really uses it as a tool here. Like all them bands in Los Angeles were into witchcraft, in Hollywood. The very name Hollywood, it derives from the witches back then used to make their wands out of holly trees, and hence the name Hollywood. That's where that comes from. It's full of Satanism and witchcraft. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you got something out of it. I love y'all. God bless.